Sorry guys, it looks like they started without me. Let's Nidus the Kerrigan, man. Okay, okay. Alright, in the upper right hand corner, guys, this is game number 3. Whoever wins this goes on. Whoever loses this is out. Empire BeastyQT. Strongest contender I've seen. I think the last game that we saw him win, or the last game that we saw him lose, was the first game that I've ever seen him lose in this entire tournament. Certainly a strong contender. Beasty. Energized Empire. None other than BeastyQT. And in the upper right hand corner, a mad, sick Macsed. He's our Battle.net World Championship, I believe, 5th place contender, if not 3rd place, beating Gamania Sen, if I'm not mistaken. And also our world's 3rd best non-Korean and our world's best foreign Protoss. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Invictus Gaming Macsed. This is the last game of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Macsed opting for his usual style of play. My question, however, is, are we going to see BeastyQT opt for anything silly? It looks like with the start of that second command center, the answer is no. He is, of course, making his full wall off, as he has done before. The one thing I want to say worked against Empire BeastyQT in that last game, if we just want to talk about it for just a little bit of a second, considering we have some fill-in time, just some fill-in time. The Vikings, the positioning of the Vikings. Macsed, to the best of my memory, only had a single Archon at that entire composition. And that one Archon was enough to add on splash damage along with the blinked stalkers in their proper position to help eat away like piranhas at those Vikings. Just nibbling away. But wait a minute. Hold on. Am I reading this right? Empire BeastyQT, he has 3 probes on each gas. What's he going to do with this? Excuse me, not Empire BeastyQT. Macsed has 3 probes on each gas. I'm sorry. Brain farting. Super brain farting, guys. And Empire BeastyQT has 3. He has double gas already as well. So this looks like it's going to be a 1-1-1 opener. If not, he's going to use maybe double factory Blue Flame Hellions. Still viable in Wings of Liberty. The one thing that would really put the hurt on for Macsed, however, is if he were to receive something like, say... By the way, that was some good harass by him, by the way, throwing down that time warp. It actually cuts the mining time that your SCVs can do in half. So instead of 40 minerals per minute, they only rake in about 20. At least for a short period of time. It is significant. It's probably a few hundred minerals. But in the early stages of the game, it makes all the difference, which is why we don't see this happen commonly in the late game. Three gateways and a robo. Is there a Twilight Council? Not yet. So it's hard for me to just read what exactly we're going to see from Macsed. Starport now almost finished. That barracks is going to lift up and let it switch places with it. Now we have a 3rd command center as well. If Macsed is aiming to add on pressure or tack on pressure anytime soon to his opponent, it would be sometime in the near future when he's got 4 more probes, full saturation on his natural. Unbuildable rocks getting thrown down, destroyed. But now he's going to attack on the double assimilators and I think throw on 3 more probes. But wait, what is this? Oh, the hallucinated Phoenix I think got a read on just what's going on there. He does. He knows that there's a third going down, so he's going to get ready and take his own. Pylon getting thrown down. Saving money. 1 too many probes here, 1 could get thrown on the gas. But instead, it looks like QT's aim is instead to throw down his third. And the Marine is being sent out in a timely fashion to inspect that. And we do have a medevac drop going with 4. Oh my god, this could be game ending. Oh man. Here we go. He's got the Infernal Pre-Igniter, or excuse me, the Ignite Afterburners ability. Oh, but these Hellions are not in Hellbat mode. So these probes get a decent surround. They inflict a good deal of damage. And some economic damage is done without a doubt. In the main, let's see how many workers that was. That was only 7. But that does put Macsed behind his opponent, make no mistake about it. Marine coming in here, spotting the third, he's like, okay, great, now I'm going to have to do something about this to really make it equate out. You know, he's like, great, what do I do about this? And it looks like he has a plan behind it. He seems to be going for a sort of mech builds, probably similar to what we saw versus Long Long, except Long Long played Zerg. No, wait, I'm sorry. Probably going to do something similar to what we saw versus Long Long on Corral City Zerg. Why did I say that? Macsed played against him. Macsed played against that Zerg player. I forget his name. Oh yes, TT Apollo's AK. Gun Ice. Does have Viking any upgrade? Hey, Gochujang, what's up, bro? It's just hard to say, you know, what direction is this going to go in? Phoenix catching onto the third. It's lightly defended. There's only 1 tank, but of course Terran can easily rearrange some of his Widow Mines to take care of that. I'm trying to figure out just what's happening here. Immortal getting thrown into the mix. Immortals, however, for those of you who didn't know already, sorry, by the way, there's another medevac drop going down. Only 3 workers were killed with this one, but the Hellbats are definitely going to get some damage. They took down, it looks like, a Stalker or 2. And they do a significant amount of damage. My god, that's 18 damage? That's 18 damage, really? It also splashes in a radius, a 45-degree radius. Anyway, sorry about that. As I was saying earlier, for those of you who didn't know, Immortals versus Widow Mines. The unstable payload will take off all of the shields of the Immortal. The hardened shield does not work against it. And basically, if Protoss is reading into what he saw from his opponent, then he knows that his opponent is not going bio. So basically, Macsed should be able to read into this. It's like, you don't need to be able to speak English to tell what's going on here. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on here. But the question I have that is worth posing is, what are we going to see here? Is that going to get morphed into a defensive planetary fortress, or is it going to get turned into an orbital command over here again? Aliens coming by, and they did see the 4th base going down from Macsed. Worker transfer again. By the way, that was just a hallucination that got shut down. Empire BeastyQT is ahead in terms of economy, but don't make any mistakes about this. If he does make a mistake with this engagement coming up, if Macsed makes a mistake, well, if Empire BeastyQT makes a mistake with this engagement or any engagement in this game, then it's basically over. I really think we see a mistake from Macsed right now. I feel he should be making Stargates and Oracles. It would be very gas heavy, yes. Maybe hide the tech. But at the same time, what he has here is not much better suited for taking down tanks. Tanks outrange Colossi, for those of you who didn't know. Of course, Empire BeastyQT doing a damn good job of maintaining map control. Here it is, what I mentioned earlier is finally finishing up. There is an observer here appropriately in position to catch on to that. Let's see if Macsed will catch on to this. Okay, he does see it, but what's he going to do about it? Wait a minute. I'm a little curious. What? Oh, Empire BeastyQT made a mistake. He didn't load up a full medevac. He's going back to pick up another Hellbat. We really need to see Macsed find out about this, and I can't figure out where the scan is because I can hear it from all over the map. Sorry, there we go. Supercharged photon cannon on the main. Lasts about 60 seconds. And that medevac drop harass was kind of shut down. But what about at the natural? The mothership can only do so many supercharged photon cannons on each nexus. It looks like he's just going to wait for this one to time out. That's a photon overcharge, by the way. Should really learn that. It doesn't exist in Wings of Liberty. And now it looks like Empire BeastyQT may be in a bit of trouble if he does not position his tanks or reposition his tanks. Right now he doesn't. I want to say both armies are relatively immobile. But if we were to see Macsed move on to that, let's see here, 11 o'clock position base? No. 10 o'clock position base, then he would probably get the kill on it, but he's like hesitant. He's dancing back and forth. It looks like he's hesitating whether or not he should engage that. Finally, Empire BeastyQT basically just... Oh, wait a minute. We have tech ups from both players. Nukes in production as well as Stargates. This is going to take it into a long game, guys. Both players being painfully careful. They don't want the losing engagement. Hellbat moving up here. And of course, Empire BeastyQT now willing to sacrifice mules to make sure he's got a good read on his opponent. Even that could be a mistake. But being up one base on his opponent, he's not even ahead on income. It might be because of the mules. Okay, Macsed being very careful. He's researching Terran... Oh, excuse me. Empire BeastyQT is researching Terran ship weapons level 2 along with Terran vehicle weapons level 3. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that was Wings of Liberty, where they're actually the same upgrade. That would have been a good point to engage for Macsed, I think, but it's too late now. Archons need to attack the Vikings. Bleakstalker is moving forward, getting the Vikings. The Colossi, I don't know. But right now there's a lot of Immortals in the composition. I'm not sure if what we see from the Ghost will be significant damage. Immortals pulling back, and now Macsed actually at a huge supply disadvantage. We need to see new tech out ASAP, and Empire BeastyQT converting all of his thrown away supply into battle cruisers. It looks like there was some kind of a drop in the main that I missed again. Altogether over the course of this game, there it is. He finally spots the double Stargate and the temps being brought into the game, being chronoed out. We do have Macsed willing to throw away his Zealot supply. He knows, I think, that he's behind, and he's basically doing what I want to call face checking. But right now, just the income of Empire BeastyQT is going to really outdo that of Macsed. It looks like he's willing to throw away supply as well. He needs to catch on to what's just happening here and think, okay, well, I need to throw away some supply. Now might be the time. But let's check out the unit composition presently. No ghosts in this for Terran. The irony of this is he has a nuke ready. If we were to see all of these Immortals move into the line, I think they would get a decent number of tank kills. But keep in mind that right now Empire BeastyQT's aim is to throw away supply. But Macsed is targeting down this planetary fortress. It looks as though he may get it. It's a full surround. He does get it. Beautiful play by Macsed. He's also throwing away supply, making room for Tempests, not making the same mistake as Long. And wow, I'm sorry I missed this, guys. This is actually 4 orbital commands thrown into the mix. One-shotting a single SCV, just showing off their might. But now the jig is up, and Empire BeastyQT knows what his opponent's unit composition is. I think that might have been a slight mistake. They can attack air, however. Oh, and get this, they are the direct counter to battle cruisers. A Broodlord, I believe, has 9 range. No, it's not 12 range, because that would mean they're also flying siege tanks. Almost flying siege tanks, except, anyway, that's what I meant to say. But my god, look at, holy command centers with that, man. Just like, all of this. We're seeing Ravens thrown into this mix, and the question is, who's going to come out on top? Both players throwing away their supply. We need to see, if Macsed wants to win this, he has to take everything that he's got at his opponent right now. Where are the battle cruisers in all of this? There's only 4, and right now, my biggest fear is that we see Macsed overproducing on Tempests. He's going to move into the main, try and kill the production of his opponent. That might work. Keep in mind the firing speed of these things is extremely slow. It takes 3.3 in-game seconds, I think, to load up for an attack. They do attack quite slowly. And not just slowly, but I mean, it's hard to describe. Here we go. Vikings are in the mix, and that is the one thing that these units do bad against. We need to see Macsed pull back. He's making a mistake. He's beating these Vikings. So it was just a poke is all it was. But of course, we see Empire BeastyQT willing to throw away his Hellions. Interesting position to throw a missile turret. One thing I do want to point out, however, is that these Tempests do have the same range, I believe, as, no, they actually outrange siege tanks. So that means Stalkers can sit underneath them comfortably. And if you do the math correctly, every time a Viking enters the attack range of a forward-positioned Stalker, they will continue to shoot them. It's just so hard to describe what I'm trying to say to you guys. Just add the range up and it'll make more sense to you. It'll make more sense, trust me. We need to see these, we really need to see these Tempests pull back. One falls! Beautiful shot, beautiful retaliation by Macsed. Just all these reflexes, it's just amazing. And now it looks like both sides are just throwing away supply. A lot of workers were killed just now at that location. And here we go. The Hellions are coming for a run by. I'm sorry, I did miss that. That just brings the total workers killed to 23 for Empire BeastyQT. It's not just this. It's $1,500 US is on the line, pack. That's what I don't think you understand about this. But if we can see... Oh, the warp prism. I see a hole in all of this. I'm sorry, hold on. What is with this ghost? Okay, his weapon's pocketed. That's something I didn't see in Wings of Liberty. Warp Prism gets shut down before any chance to make any kind of harass. And what is this? It looks like mules? What just happened that I missed, guys? Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Macsed's gonna lose this. There's no, you know, well, I mean, he's gonna lose a lot of worker. Maybe not. He's gonna lose the cannons. How many nukes does he have queued up? He has 3 nukes, but I believe cloaking. Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. I thought cloak was given a nerf. I thought they made it to where it was only 15 seconds or 25 seconds at a time that a ghost could be cloaked for. There we go. It does fall inevitably after a few punches, and it looks like we have Macsed opting to distance mine, or not Macsed, Empire BeastyQT. Mistakes, guys. You start making them after casting for so long. We're now going from the late game to the late game. We are likely to see nothing but sky compositions for both players. And this is just a nuke that's meant to make Macsed uncomfortable, as is this one. Slow moving Protoss. Oh my god, no, that was a beautifully planned timing by Empire BeastyQT. Well orchestrated, another one going down here. 5th base of Macsed falls, and now he is in a dire position. Empire BeastyQT doing nothing but throwing away those SCVs. I don't know what to make of this, guys. Macsed is falling apart slowly but surely. Beautiful physics in this game, right, guys? Tempests. Hell. There's like more command centers than there are starports in this game. We're gonna have to check this out. Hold up, let me go to tech real quick. Look at all of this infrastructure. At this stage in the game, this is when a Protoss player should be attacking his opponent. Look at how much we see banked from Macsed. He's trying not to make any mistakes. His upgrades are 3-3-3. His opponents are also 3-3-3. He has 5 battle cruisers and just nothing but Vikings here. We need to see these stalkers carefully watching the Tempests. Amazingly enough, at this stage, we still don't have... Oh no. Oh my god. Empire, you know, these guys, they're just being so careful. They're looking for position to engage right now. If we check production, there's relatively little, and the time to attack would have been, for Macsed, 60 seconds ago. They now have Yamato cannons ready to go. I don't know if this is a splash damage attack or not. They do get a damage buff versus Massive. Sorry, cracking my voice. And that's 24 Vikings. Holy hell, guys. What on earth is happening here? Macsed taking advantage of every little small, or excuse me, Empire BeastyQT taking advantage of every little small economic lead he can get in whatever form it will be in. Of course, I don't know how else to say it. With as many command centers as we see, as many orbitals as we see. Oh no, we need to see these pull back. No! Oh god, oh god. This game would have ended very shortly had Macsed not pulled back those Tempests. Point defense drones, Ravens coming back, trying to get their Hunter Seeker missiles out. But no! No! Macsed making a huge mistake! He almost sent his Locusts into the line of those, actually, he almost sent those Tempests into those lines of, oh my god, the battle cruisers are exposed! So are the Tempests, and right now this is all about who has more resources that are banked. It's 35 minutes into the night. Right now it is, in Macsed's present location, it is midnight 35. Nuke going down here, being put on the main army of Macsed. He needs to pull this back. He's making a huge mistake, and he does just in time. Mistakes are the only thing that will cost either player this game. We have ghosts. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God. He shut that down. It's just that there's just so much to watch right now, and it's so crazy to watch this happen, guys. This is the late game for Heart of the Swarm, guys. If you didn't know this already, this game will end at the blink of an eye, at the biggest mistake that we see either player make. We still have 2 nukes from Empire BeastyQT waiting to be used. No more in production. So I'm thinking the next 2 will have to be his most careful ones, his most carefully placed ones. Observer being shut down right here. Hold on, hold on. Ah, okay. High Templar being targeted with that. Checking the unit composition again. We have 10. You know, it's just, I want to say just a teeny bit. It's a little unfair how many eyes all over the map we see with Empire BeastyQT. And now this is what we call the perfect game. This is the line of death that nobody wants to pass. But Empire BeastyQT putting everything in position. The tanks, the ghosts, and everything else in between. Oh no. Macsed, I'm sure, is tired of this. He needs to know! He needs to pull his units back into position to save those Tempests, but it looks like he lucked out. It may, as it would appear, it seems as though we have Empire Beastie not wanting to overcommit to losing any battle cruisers there. And this is just the one stage in the game when we see both sides of the map encountering so few engagements like these that neither player wants to engage because neither player knows what they're doing. Even at the pro level, I feel that's what these guys are afraid of doing. Macsed has 60 probes. I think what he's trying to do is wear himself down to where he has none left mining. Of course, attacking the assimilator, or excuse me, the refinery there, doing what he can to just be annoying. So many ghosts here. We need to find that lucky sense of harmony that Macsed could have by throwing in a couple of High Templar, getting the feedbacks in and everything else in between. Oh my God, I just don't know what to follow anymore. Let's go to the units because in production there's actually relatively little. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. Okay. There's another nuclear strike going down. There's one more nuke in production. Will Macsed spot this? He needs to see it. If he does... Okay, there it is. Pulling probes at the last second. He loses one High Templar and that's it. That puts them all in one shot, so that means if they run into a tank line, they are done for. But whoever has a higher bank right now, that is without question, it's got to be Macsed. I think the one thing he could do is throw away his army, remax on Stalkers, and throw them all straight at his opponent. Another nuclear strike going down. Not going to hit anything too valuable, but Macsed is making the mistake of throwing his army at that. And I see Empire BeastyQT, what he is trying to do. He's trying to basically bait the ground force of his opponent into saving things that he should not. Right now, who has a bigger bank? For minerals, hands down, it's Macsed. What has happened here? It's almost as though... I see what's going on now. Empire BeastyQT, he's not even concerned with engagements, or not engagements. He's not even concerned with his economy. He's actually more concerned with ending the game right here and now. And like it or not, he actually cleared out a bit of supply. Excuse me, Macsed cleared out a bit of supply for BeastyQT. With that, he spends more money on his battle cruisers. And this is why we have a larger bank thus far. If it's one thing I wish we would see Macsed do right now, it's immediately throw down 150 gateways wherever he can. Right here, 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 wherever. And like I said, guys, for the past 13 minutes, we've been doing nothing but look for a position for these two players to engage in. Raven Seeker missile being thrown at that stalker, just trying to reclaim control of the map, and finally Macsed throwing away the last of his probes. Attacking a missile turret with it, interestingly enough. And this could be a big mistake. All these Vikings are landing. No, wait. Excellent distraction, but there's a nuclear strike going down here. He needs to pull these Tempests back. He doesn't realize just how critical this is. He's forced to move forward, and this could cost him the game. Oh wait, most of them are still alive, but they're in orange HP, and that will cost him. This sets Empire BeastyQT in winning fashion for the engagement. And now we have Empire BeastyQT just not being afraid. He's going forward for the engagement. This looks like a bit of an overcommitment. Keep in mind, if there are any surviving units, they will go straight into combat supply. Nuclear strikes going down. It looks like, oh my god! Empire BeastyQT made a mistake on his own. He ran his battlecruiser straight into a nuclear tactical strike. I did miss it. All these mules are being called down to repair ASAP, but the question is, will it be enough? No, oh my god, Macsed didn't see that. That's a valuable piece of information. That is the biggest mistake he made. And here we go. Everything blinking forward. Macsed not willing to give up. And it looks like he may just be able to prevail over this slowly but surely. We have to take into account the slow production speed of the battle cruisers and the fast remaxing time of these low health but still quite potent stalkers. Macsed carrying a very large bank. The tanks made a big difference in that engagement. A lot of stalkers coming in to get the kill on these battle cruisers, and they will prevail. Empire BeastyQT's current combat supply, only 17 Vikings in the main of his opponent. Both players going for the base trade. Right now, we have to see Macsed do the smart thing and take down his opponent's production, which is everywhere right now. He has to take this out. Does he know about it? He knows that there's two starports right here. He cannot concentrate on the planetary fortress. Sure, it's a mining base, but it's not important right now. Here we go. Macsed leaping forward with the lead and supply. He needs to take down these starports. He needs to realize that the big threat right now is the respawning battlecruisers, or the rebirthing battlecruisers. For now, he has control of the map. He has the lead in supply. And increasingly, we see Empire BeastyQT supply just continuing to drop. But it looks like BeastyQT may be able to take this into a draw game. I'm sure the casters in Taiwan are exhausted right now. It's 47 minutes into the game. And what on earth do we see here? The last mining base. All the battle cruisers are regrouping here. This was the biggest mistake I said Macsed could have made, allowing the production structures to survive. He saw two battle cruisers, or he saw two starports here, and that was it. Let's see what's out on the map presently. And this signals it, guys. Terran's OP. It could end in a draw, but it just depends. We have to see Macsed destroy all of his opponent's battle cruisers. And now Macsed's coming back. He realizes the imminent threat that's coming at him. And I think this is basically the engagement that could cost him the game. It just depends on what happens to these battle cruisers. Loading up 5 SCVs like bunkers. And now we finally see the players taking out each other's infrastructure. That one assimilator right there. Both players mentally exhausted. Check the APM. Empire BeastyQT still going strong at an average of 280. 339 are the new HOTS system. Oh, but this could be huge. High Templar feedbacks. He's pulling probes, throwing them straight at the tank line. Blink forward. We're seeing a lot of feedbacks from the High Templar. And the question is, who is going to emerge in this engagement? We have 100 combat supply, 90 now for Macsed. And now I think slowly but surely Macsed is losing his lead. Eight battle cruisers left. Macsed's bank totally used up. He has no more income. He doesn't even have a means to produce income. How many probes does he have left? He has no probes. So now everything he has out on the map is all or nothing. This is it, the all-in from Macsed. Will it be enough? Oh my god! This is one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. Stalker is not able to hold off against these battle hellions on the ground. And this is one of those games that's going to go to Dustin Browder at Blizzard. Macsed, GG. Empire BeastyQT, after 51 minutes and 39 seconds, taking the game, moving on to the final.